Having a set of balls and a big owl does not make you a man. It makes you male. A man is built through his actions, his habit, and his character. And today, guys, I'm going to go over a few things that a man never does. Number one, a man never worries about what other people are doing. He's focused. He's in his lane. He doesn't worry about what people are saying, what people are doing, who and where they're sticking their wiener. He doesn't give a shit about that because he's too busy worrying and focusing on himself. He's trying to make him the best he can possibly be. Which brings me to number two, a man doesn't talk shit about other people. All right? He also is not jealous. If you see somebody who's got more than you, guess what? It's not that they had an advantage. It's not that they were lucky. It's that they were willing to do the things that you weren't willing to do. Number three, a man handles his business and responsibility. And this goes for your children. And I'm just going to throw this out there because I don't give a shit, honestly. All right? If you are somebody that's getting somebody pregnant and then you're like, yo, deuces, I'm out, right? You are a horrible human. Handle your business. Number four, a man doesn't ask for a handout. He's not waiting for somebody to knock on his door and deliver him money, success, anything like somebody's delivering a pizza. If he wants something, he gets it. He goes after it. But he doesn't sit back, he doesn't wait, and he doesn't ask and beg other people for shit. Man is also not begging for sex. He's not begging for attention. He's not simping. He's not paying people for attention. He's not giving to other people so that someday, maybe, hopefully, they'll touch his wiener. Gentlemen, this is ridiculous. A man is secure, he is confident, and he doesn't have to beg or kiss people's ass for other people to like them. The next thing a man doesn't do is waste time. Gentlemen, time is your most valuable asset. It's so precious, but unfortunately, so many of you are waiting, right? You think, oh, someday I'm going to be awesome. Someday I'm going to start a business. Someday I'm going to get a better job. Someday I'm going to ask that spicy senorita out. Gentlemen, time, it's now. Don't waste it. Think about this for a second, and this could potentially upset a lot of you, right? Because it should, honestly. Where would you be today if you started working out and taking care of your body when you first thought about it, right? Where were you? How long ago? 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago? Where would you be today? How about this? Where would you be today if you started that business or that side hustle when you first thought about it, right? When was it? Was it a year ago? Was it 3 years ago? Was it 10 years ago, which is when it was when I actually started my side hustle, Pete and Pedro, which this year generated me $9 million. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to open your eyes to the sooner you start, the sooner you are going to accomplish your dreams, all right? And that's the reason why I actually started the white label empire, guys. Pete and Pedro started as a white label product, all right? And this year on January 4th, I am launching a free, did you hear that? Free blueprint on how you can actually start your business. I walk you step by step through ideation to how to find the best products to actually setting up your Shopify store. I literally take your hand and be like, yo, come on, Brian, I'm going to lead you to $1 million business, but you got to take action. Guys, if you're interested in being notified when we drop, hit the link down below and go sign up. We're going to notify you when the actual community opens. All right. Now, the first thing you're going to do is watch the video that's on the page. It's 20 minutes of unadulterated awesomeness. I am dropping knowledge after knowledge after knowledge bombs on you. And then, if you want a little bit more, we've got a community that you can join, all right, where I go granular and deep into everything that we talked about. We have weekly coaching calls. I basically am acting as your mentor. We also have group activities. We've got chat every single day. I'm in there answering your questions. Gentlemen, this is the best and biggest thing that I've ever done, and I want you to be a part of it. But if you're not interested in doing it, right, or starting a business or having a side hustle, then don't, right? Just take your time and once again, we'll talk in a year and we'll see where everybody else who joined and took action is and where you still are. Gentlemen, don't stay stuck. Hit the link down below. Like I said, I'm giving you a blueprint for free. And then if you want more information, there is a course and a community that you can join. And the cool thing is that when you join the community, all right, it's a one-time fee. There's no membership or subscription to pay for every month. I want you to be invested. I also don't want to waste my time because my time is also valuable. And so I only want people that are serious about taking action. My goal this year is to help 1,000 of you reach $1 million in sales. Gentlemen, if that's you, hit the link and sign up. Don't wait, I'm telling you, because this is for a limited time. It's also a limited quantity of people we're allowing in. Which brings me to the next thing a man doesn't do, and that is allow himself to be broke. All right, I know because I used to be broke, and I can tell you from experience, when I was broke, I wasn't a man. I wasn't living my dream. I wasn't living my truth, because it's impossible. When you're worried about money, it is literally impossible to be confident. And without confidence, you cannot be a man. You need to do whatever you need to do to not be broke. Whether or not it means you getting a second job or a third job or getting a new job or starting a side hustle that in a few years will generate you $9 million. You need to do it. If it means driving a shitty car, drive it. If it means living in your parents' basement, I'm not saying that's like the best option, but if it means you're going to be able to get out of debt and you don't think, oh, I'm living in my parents' basement, so I now have all sorts of spending cash. No, use the time to focus. Use the time to do what you need to do. Do the deep work and get out of debt and figure out a way for you to be financially free. And part of financial freedom is not having all of your eggs in one basket. That is one of the worst things that people do. They think, oh, I'll never lose my job, or this internet site will never go down, or Bitcoin's always going to be awesome, right? All their eggs are invested in one thing, and then when it collapses, they're broke, they're ruined. But when you have multiple streams of income, or you invest your extra cash into things that are going to actually pay you dividends or a distribution or passive income, this is the way to become financially free and F you wealthy. But it doesn't matter how wealthy you are if you're not healthy. Which brings me to the next thing a man never does, and that is neglect his body. Your body is your number one most valuable asset, and you need to do whatever you need to do in order to protect it. And a man does. He eats right. He doesn't abuse drugs or alcohol. He doesn't eat a bunch of toxic shit. He consumes healthy food, because the truth is that even though you may look good, what goes in your body and what you consume is going to have a dramatic impact on how healthy you are long term. He also works out physically. He lifts heavy shit. Gentlemen, this is undeniable and unequivocally a must if you are considering yourself a man, because if your body is not strong, if your mind is not strong, nothing else matters. The next thing a man never does is he never neglects the way he looks, his grooming and his style. All right. The truth is, your image is your brand. All right. In the first 3 seconds upon meeting you, somebody is just forming an opinion on you. All right. Whether or not it's good or bad, that's up to you. And you have 100% control over it. And a man knows this. And so he pays attention. He's well groomed. He smells incredible. He dresses with style, intention, and purpose. And if you're somebody that doesn't pay attention, guess what? Good for me. Good for the guy who does. Because we're going to pass you by. We're going to make more money. We're going to get the girl. We're going to have more friends. Because people are attracted to people that are attractive. Gentlemen, that's where I'm going to wrap things up. The last thing I want to say is you are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for kicking it with me in 2023, and 24 is going to be your best year yet. But stop doing the stupid things, because a man never does.